the kids that come with physical impairity to you, who don't have either the cognition to use their body, or and plus they need help with their autism as well. So how do you approach those kids? Do you work on all of those things together, or do you work on their physical aspect first rather than treating their autism?
So, an easier thing to be told to parents is you cannot open up the brain and mend it right. Right? You have to go through the body. You have to go through the senses. So, there is two different kind of problems that we have. Some children who come to us have sensory impairments, which further delays their motor capacities. Some children have motor impairments which delay their sensory capacities. So, in case I have a child with motor impairment which is delaying the child's sensory capacity, um, then I would have to work on both of them. In case I have the other way around, a child who is approaching me with a sensory issue, then also I'll have to train the motor issues. So it is very important to train both these aspects to the children. However, with motor impairments like cerebral palsy and other impairments which we see, the major part of it remains more of coordination, more of voluntary control, more of functional abilities training, along with the sensory training and perceptual training and gradually the cognitive training. So I also have a child who is a hemiplegic, who is a cerebral palsy and visual impaired.
Okay.
So we have been treating him over the years. Now he's able to maximize his functional capacities, and he's able to walk around, talk, and do much more than he was ever we could even imagine. So a holistic treatment is the key to all of it.